I know you're at Lincoln with Danny and Nikki Cowley, who I want to talk about because I think their story is amazing. And they liken their players to their children. And they say they're not just players, they're our children. And I mean, what did you experience, or what was your experience at Lincoln like under Danny, and how he treated you as people, not just as players?
Well, a good story really about Danny and Nikki is that I left Millwall and I had no club, and I thought I'll be all right. Played England under 18s, 19s, 20s. It's now 22, so I'd only played about 70 games, and I thought, okay, it's more than my mates had played. And it was like nothing. Week went on, nothing. I was like, what's going on here? I thought I was going to have loads of offers. Like I've let it slip now. I've gone. This career's done.
You've waited,
yeah. I've waited. And then 3 came at once, and it was about what the right opportunity was. And I spoke to Danny on the phone, and we was going, talking. I thought, I really like him. I really, really like him. He's the way he talks, the way he is as a person, and his values. So I then thought, okay, let me have another chat. We did, and he was like, I was like, yeah, done. I want to come to Lincoln. I want to sign for Lincoln. I'd never played in League Two, so for me it was almost like you've got to go and do well here, because I've played League One, Championship. You've now got to do it. You've so-called dropping down. You're not dropping down, because until you prove it at that level, you're not good enough for that level. That's the way I look at it. So he's like, I'll get back from Dubai on the 14th of June, and we'll sign the papers. No, I said, I'll get back on the 18th. I'll sign the papers then. He was like, thinking I'd go somewhere else. So he was very much like, oh, no, we get back on the 14th. He said, where are you staying? And we said, same hotel. I was like, no chance. And no word of a lie, I signed the Lincoln contract with Danny, both in our swimming trunks, top off, swimming trunks, by the ice cream bit, because it was the only place that had a pen. And we signed the contract, and we went, well, that is the weirdest place you're ever going to sign a professional contract. And I said, I'm not sure what's just happened, but thank you. Thank you so much. And then I proceeded for the next 3 days to see my manager, my new coach, topless, by the pool, in sun cream on, which was, fantastic. But no, it was good. And then we ended up having an incredible time together. And the way they took the city, it's very similar to Steve Cooper here. They've really bought into everything the city is, and Danny and Nikki did that, and they reaped the rewards for all the success they had, and they got the move to Huddersfield, which for me, they did an incredible job at Huddersfield, keeping them in the division. And for me, I'm extremely grateful that they took me with them. I think as soon as they left, the lads were all thinking, all right, when are you going? Because we were quite tight, me and Danny and Nikki.
Well, if you've been on holiday together in your swimming shorts, awkwardness is out the window, right? It was a bit awkward.
We went on holiday again the next year. It was weird. No, we didn't, by the way. No, it was quite funny because it was just seeing them by the pool. I was like, what is going on here? And Annie, I think we had 2 at the time. I was like, this is just bizarre. I think I texted my mum. I was like, I've just signed it all. She's like, where? I was like, don't ask. But I actually had to go to the reception, ask for a printer to print the contract off, and they didn't have a printer. So I had to go to the business centre, and I had to wait about 50, because there's obviously so many pages. I had to wait like 10 minutes for this printer to come out. All this stuff, and I thought, I've got it now. Do you want to sign it? When you look back now, you laugh, but it was incredible, and I'm so glad I did it, because I love Lincoln. It's incredible. I went back with my son the other day to watch the game against MK Dons. He loved it. I texted the CEO, Liam Scully, who I get on really well with. Yeah, it's a fantastic club, and one that I'd love to go back to Lincoln, because this city is incredible and everyone's lovely.